Allow yourself, please, to sit on the sitting bones in butterfly, easy sukhasana, on the shin bones, whatever feels really comfortable to you. And just extend your arms out to the side with the palms open towards the front of you. And allow yourself to just align the spine and the head and the hips. And just imagine, please, that your arms and your hands are extensions of the heart. And then close your eyes, please. And all the ladies will bring their right hand to the heart. Ron, you will bring your left. And then we'll bring the other hand on top and place it right on the heart. And please allow yourself to just arrive fully into the heart. So breathe in and out with nice, deep three-part yogic breaths. And with each breath, just allow yourself to arrive right there in the heart. Just flowing into the heart. And as you feel the breath deepen and getting longer with each inhale and exhale, begin to feel that that heart is embedded and even surrounded by huge organs, the lungs. And as you take in a breath, feel the lungs expand and hold it. And notice how the lungs hug the heart. And then as you take that nice, long, slow exhale through the mouth, the lungs contract and give room for the heart to expand. And as you take 3 more full, deep three-part yogic breaths very slowly and fully, maybe to a count of 8, and just pausing slightly, begin to feel that expansion of the heart. Feel the expression of the heart. And then this expansion of the heart, let it be our intention of exploring and embracing compassion. To begin to invoke the attitude of compassion, both for ourselves and for those around us. Bringing in those who have just transitioned and left this planet. Take 1 more full deep breath. And then very, very gently with an in-breath, sweep the arms open out to the side, look up to the sky. And on an exhale, bring them back to the heart and bow forward. Inhale using Ujjayi breath, look up at the sky, expand the arms out. Exhale, bring it back to the heart, humbly and fully. 1 more time, open up. And on the exhale, bring it humbly back together. Allow the crown of the head to come to the sky and gently open the eyes. Good morning. So glad you're all here. Let's take a full in-breath, please, and on an exhale, let's just twist slightly to the right. Take a full in-breath, please, and on the exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Really keeping a focus on the heart today. Another full deep in-breath, and on the exhale, bring it gently forward and stretch all the way forward. Take a full in-breath, please, and release it out as you stretch the hands forward, opening up into the back ribs, feeling the lungs from the back side. Slowly walk it back all the way back upright. If you're in easy Sukhasana, switch and bring the other leg forward. If you're in butterfly, extend your feet out a little bit further. Let's take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, we're just going to reach over to the right. Do a nice yes with the head, nice and slow. And then bring the head forward, and let's take it over to the left knee and stretch. From there, allow yourself to tuck your chin into the hollow of your throat. And then trace the collarbone all the way to the right. Bring it all the way back down to the left. Bring it back to the center or neutral. And on an in-breath, let's gently rise up. Please extend the legs out and give them a really nice shake. And from there, allow yourself, please, to take and cross the right ankle over, the left ankle over the right. And bring the left hand to the right shoulder. Allow yourself to gently grab right hand and left elbow. If you need, place something underneath your right knee. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, just hinge forward. Nice and easy. Maybe it's a little teeny tiny hinge. Maybe you don't hinge at all. Take 2 more breaths here, just opening up into the back ribs. Try to square shoulders and hips. Being compassionate with all of the stretching. Wherever you feel tightness and tension, use the breath to release. On an in-breath, very gently bring it back up and release the arms down. Let's just take and grab that knee and take it side to side, that pigeon leg, and then very, very gently release it back down. Close the eyes to feel the difference in the legs, soft toes. And then gently, gently open the eyes, and let's cross right ankle over left. Flex into the right foot, please, to protect the knee. We're going to take the right hand over to the left shoulder or the spine. Use the back of the head to gently press into that arm, opening up into the stretch. Feel the nice opening as you're broad and spacious, and allow that heart to really expand. Energize into the left leg, take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, hinge forward any little bit. Take a full in-breath, please, and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here, and then on an in-breath, very gently rise it all the way back up and release the arms down. Grab that pigeon leg, and let's just take it side to side, that right leg opening up into the hip area. And then we're just going to tuck that right knee back behind us a little bit. You can see that my right sitting bone has come up off the floor. That's quite all right. We're going to square as much as we can, and we're going to gently just take it forward and breathe into that stretch. You can see that my left foot is rolled out to the left to compensate for the tightness in my right knee. And then very, very gently bring it all the way back up. We're going to hug that right knee into the chest and just expand it up, interlace the fingers just above the knee crease. And we're going to roll that right ankle. Good, and we're going to take it the other way and roll it. And then again, hug it in and release it down. Switching sides, let's bring that left knee back a little bit. Notice which side is a little bit more open. I'm rolling my right toes out to the right to compensate, but I'm still in alignment, and I'm just going to fold forward. I'm going to soften as much as I can into the stretch. One more full deep breath here, please. And then very, very gently rise all the way up and breathe into that compassionate heart. Let's take and sweep that leg forward. Nice. Allow yourself to take a stretch here. I forgot what I did. I'm forgetting a piece. I can't remember. I apologize. Release and shake out to the legs. Now let's go ahead and transition into tabletop, please. Find a nice cat-cow, in and out. Bringing Myra into heart. Pressing into the shin bones and the tops of the feet. As you come forward into that cow pose, really open up that heart. One more time, nice deep opening. You can just do a regular cat-cow or add a nice rock down towards heels, toward our buttocks, towards the heels, and then gently rise up. Let's take and come down onto the palms of the fists and come right into down dog and take a nice runner stretch, please. Feel the stretch, bring the crown of the head more so to the earth. And bring the feet together. We're going to take the right leg up to the sky. We're going to bring it right underneath. And we're going to take and bring it over to the left and come all the way down onto that hip. So it's going to look very much like this. If you can, rise up onto your fist or onto your fingertips and feel this nice stretch as we open up. Lifting really nice and tall. Feel that navel sheath really rolled into a twist, and see if you can walk a little bit further over towards the left. I can feel a nice opening from the pubic bone up through the navel sheath and right on the center of the sternum beside the heart. One more full deep breath. I have my right toes tucked under. You do not have to do that. Take one more full deep breath, rising up, soften, and we're just going to take and sweep all the way over to that left leg. On an in-breath, rise the torso up and away from the leg and take it back over to that left leg. Inhale, take it all the way over to the other side. And one more time, sweep and bring it to that leg extended out to the right. Very gently rise up, bring your hands back forward. Good, tuck that right back foot under the toes. And let's just take that leg, that left leg over to the right, up to the sky, and stack it. And gently square and bring it all the way down. On an in-breath, bring the left leg, right leg up to the sky, stack the hip. Oh, and then square it and bring it right underneath, three-legged plank. And then we're just going to take that right leg right over to the left, and we're going to sink right down on the hip. You can keep the back toes tucked under or not, and you're just going to rise, open up from the base of the spine, but more so from the pubic bone, all the way up to the sternum, and get as tall as you can get. Be mindful of your low back. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Really feel that nice twist through the navel sheath. As you exhale, engage the core muscles and bring out the organs. One more nice deep breath. And then we're just going to roll on to the outer edge and then the heels and transfer all the way around and take a deep stretch. On an in-breath, rise up, and we're going to switch sides. Find your stretch. Again, rise all the way back up, and on the exhale, take it over and gently bring it all the way back up, and allow yourself to lengthen over that leg, that right leg, one more time. On an in-breath, rise it up. We're going to roll the back toes under, lift up. This should be a nice stretch on the IT band. Bend into the knee, take that leg all the way up to the sky, and then very gently bring it all the way forward into pigeon. Ooh, lift up really nice and tall here. Allow yourself to work into that back leg, and on an exhale, let's look to the left and then to the right. Come all the way back to neutral, and we're just going to frame that right knee. And we're going to press, use the heels of our palms to press to the left. And you can take your pigeon any way you would like. I've been showing different ways to do pigeon. I just invite you to do the same one on both sides. One more breath here. Good, and then walk back to the center. Tuck the toes under, and we're going to sweep that right leg up to the sky, stack the hip, and gently bring it down. I'm going to realign. I got out of alignment. Take that left leg up to the sky, and then on an exhale, bring it all the way through. Allow yourself to just settle into it sweetly with compassion for the knees, for the hips. Seaweed a little bit side to side. Just allow yourself to blossom into the pose. Can you find a sense of compassion in each pose? And then perhaps frame that left knee and take the body over to the right, leaning to the right, really working into that hip. And the work here, if you chose to do this particular one in pigeon, is to soften. So be compassionate and allow the muscles to soften, and then use the breath to just gently open up. One more full deep breath. Good, drop back forward, tuck the back toe under, and we're just gonna step back down dog. On an exhale, begin to walk the hands, the feet all the way to the hands. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soften into the knees, hands to the hips, flatten the back. Draw the elbows towards each other. Engage all of the muscles. And on an in-breath, rise up with a flat back all the way upwards. As you arrive, release the hands out, spin the palms forward. Align from the heels to the crown of the head. Find a compassionate pose here, mountain pose. Feel the strength of the mountain, and yet feel the compassion. Nice. One more full, deep, three-part yogic breath, please. Really opening up the lungs, massaging the heart to blossom into that compassion. And then very, very gently open the eyes. And on an in-breath, sweep the arms out to the side, up to the sky, and all the way down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. Hold here. If you need, grab couch, table, something that you can balance on, and let's cross the left leg over right. Hug the legs together and lift up onto the toes. Good. Work into the strength of the ankles. Bring the heels down. Take a full in-breath, and on an exhale, bring your hands to your hips and walk your hands down or swan dive down. You can keep one hand onto a table as you turn right and left, really working into those hips. Rock onto the inner edges, inner outer edges of the feet, really working into the different attachments. Rock the tailbone back and put most of the weight on the heels of the feet and feel the stretch. Softness into the face and the neck. Allow yourself to square right forward, crown of the head to the floor. Soften into the left knee, please, and then lengthen through the right leg as much as possible. A nice deep stretch. And then engage the legs together, navel to spine, and walk the hands up the legs or reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch, and exhale down to the heart. Shifting onto the left foot, take and sweep the right foot around, nice and slow. Find your drishti, your focal point. Gently bring it down, hug together, align, and lift up onto the toes. Feel the shin bone and the calf muscles as you hug the inner thigh muscles, the upper thigh muscles. Bring the heels down. Oh, here we go. Inhale, up. And again, hands to hips. Walk the hands down the legs or reverse swan dive and gently bring it all the way down to the earth. You can hold on to the lower legs, shifting right and left. Really opening up this morning, massaging and building that expansive compassion all the way forward. Soften into the front knee and lengthen into the back leg. Nice deep stretch. One more breath. As you're ready, walk the hands back up the legs. A nice in-breath, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And gently bring the palms all the way down to the heart. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Stay right there. We'll do one more balance if you're at the wall or the chair or the table. We're just going to take and press deeply into the left foot. And we're going to bring the right foot up into a modified tree pose. You can use a towel or a strap or your hand. I'm pressing the outer ankle into my left, the right outer ankle into my left leg. I'm just going to bring my arm up. You can place yours however you would like. And just feel a really nice opening. Begin to lengthen through the spine. Feel that nice opening. Some yogis can really press that ankle and bring both hands up and then down to the heart. I'm going to soften into that left knee and transition right into Warrior 3. So again, use your wall, your table, your desk. Lengthen out. Hands can be wherever you would like them. And then gently lift all the way back upright, both feet beside each other. Hands onto the low back. And let's just open up and take a deep stretch. Feel that heart connect, heart to heart. A beautiful strand connecting us into oneness. And then lift all the way back up. Woo, from there, step out and let's just drop into a squat. Fold forward. If that feels good, you can bring your hands back behind you. You can rock side to side. And then very gently fold forward, step the feet together. Cross the thumbs at the base of the feet. Let's build a little heat. Bring your hands forward. Engage all of the muscles, a nice plank body. Pull the shoulder blades down. Hug a block between the inner thighs and the inner calves. Press onto the heels of the feet, but feel the both big toes anchored into the earth. Lift the insteps and continue to breathe. One more breath. Good. Continue on your next in-breath. Rise all the way up, palms together. Maybe take and open the heart to the sky again, or just be tall. Bring it back up to the height. Level out the crown of the head and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. And we'll switch sides. We're going to bring left foot up. You can hold desk, couch, chair with this left hand. You can let go if you choose. Draw it up. Be careful not to over-arc the back if you brought both hands up. And it's perfectly fine to just hold here. Whatever feels appropriate. Soften into that right knee. And then we'll lengthen out into our version of Warrior 3. Notice the difference between the sides, left and right. Just work through the wobbles. Maybe you fall. It's all good. And then bring lifted leg to standing leg. Arms up to the sky and exhale down to the heart. Take it to the front of the mat, please. Find your mountain pose. Here we go. We're ready to flow, all warmed up. Pull the shoulder blades down. Engage that beautiful mountain pose. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, lift your left shoulder, please. On an in-breath, crown of the head to the sky, right ear, right shoulder. On the in-breath, bring the crown of the head all the way up. Take a full exhale. On the in-breath, arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Right palm spins to the sky. Left hand grabs the wrist. Take it over to the side. Gently release on the in-breath. Switch hands, right on left wrist. Take it over to the right, draw it all the way back up, and exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, pivot onto the heel. Inhale, Warrior 1. Good. Engage into that back leg, square the hips and the shoulders. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, we're just gonna hinge forward and bring the arms out to the side. We're gonna press into the left big toe mound, lift all 5 left toes. Pull the shoulder blades down, take one more full deep breath. And on an in breath, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Come on to right toes, look forward. Exhale, bow. Take a full in breath and exhale, lunge. Good, from there, come right down onto the right knee. And inhale, rise all the way up. Bring right arm under left, eagle arms. Take both elbows over to the right. Take a full in breath. And a full out breath. Soften into that hip flexor. One more breath here. And then inhale, rise it up. Exhale, swan dive down, tuck the back toe. Step back plank. Knees down. Untuck the toes. Engage the core muscles, shoulder blades down, and roll all the way down to the floor. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Stay in child or down dog, your choice. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On your next in breath, and you can raise the right leg to the sky if you choose and bring it through, or lift up onto the right fingers. Tips and come forward, low lunge. Pivot onto the back heel. You can bring palms onto the thigh, that's your modification, and rise right up into your warrior one. Allow yourself to really open up shoulders. Feel the expansiveness of the collarbone. Press into that extended left leg, squeeze into the tush. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, just float forward. Could be a little, could be more. You find it, keep drawing that right hip back. Lift up onto the ball mount of the right foot. Lift all 5 left, right toes if that feels safe. Hold and breathe. One more breath. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, just melt down. Come onto the left toes, low lunge. Full in breath, and on an exhale, bow forward. Full in breath. Exhale, low lunge. One more time, lift, bow forward. Come into low lunge and down onto the left knee. Untuck the toes. From there, allow yourself to reverse swan dive, or again, you can bring palm onto the thigh and rise up. We're going to take and bring left arm under right, eagle arms. Remember, you can bring the backs of the hands together, or you can grab the shoulders. And we're going to take both of the elbows over to the left. I forgot to have you tip your head. I hope you did that on your own. Breathe into that nice opening of the neck. Engage into the legs. Press the front foot towards the back knee. Crown of the head to the sky. Sweep the arms open and up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Low lunge. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And on the exhale, right down through the midline. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Feel the joy, feel the compassion. Step back. Rainbow up, warrior two. Feel the arms extend out again, hands being an extension of the heart. And just feel that energy flowing from your heart out, connecting every heart. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, take it back. Oh, open up. Find that compassion within the pose. And then draw the arms back forward. And elbow to thigh, arm comes up and over, and that's angle pose. If it sinks, spin the eyes up to look at the hand, and on an exhale, draw a full circle. Take it slow. Nice. You're going to bring that right hand by the right hip and lift right up, warrior two, straighten the leg, and take it back. Evolve triangle. On an in-breath, drop forward. Look where you're going and reach. Extend that heart out. Feel it connect and then take it down into your version of triangle. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and completely. Wherever you have it, it's perfect, but use that bottom hand to traction so that you're opening from thumb to thumb. Smile, maybe look up, maybe look down. What would happen if you closed your eyes? Can you feel how you hugged your muscles more intently to the bone just to keep that nice triangle? Soften into the front knee and on an in-breath, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Let's draw the palms together, touch. Look to the center of the room. And then back into your warrior two. Look over that front hand. Try to come down a little deeper. And one more time. There we go. Take a full in-breath. And as you exhale, cartwheel all the way forward, low lunge. Plant the right hand and take the left arm up to the sky. Pull the left hip back. One more full deep breath. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, left hand comes down. Take the left leg all the way up to the sky. Stack the hip. Square the hips. And allow left leg to come to right. Take the right leg all the way up to the sky. Woo! We'll skip the vinyasa and bring that right foot all the way forward. Pivot onto the back heel. Feel the setup as you hook a thumb into that right hip, drop back, and rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Hug the feet towards each other. Feel that beautiful extension again. Roll the palms open. And notice what happens to the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulder blades tucked down, draw navel to spine, and turn the palms back down. Feel the difference. Allow yourself maybe to lift up onto the right toes. Lift that right heel off the floor. Feel the engagement. Gently bring it down and on and exhale, back hand, back side. Ooh, feel the stretch. Open up and into it. Draw the arms forward, please. And elbow to thigh. Begin to find a beautiful heel from your fingertips all the way down to the edge of that left foot. And then maybe look up to the sky, and on an exhale, draw your circle. As the hand, left hand comes towards the left hip, lift up warrior two. Take it all the way back, straighten the front leg, evolve triangle. Really open up into it. You can always bind that back arm and then spin, head up or torso, more so towards the sky, if that's appropriate for you. Soften into the front knee, bring the arms forward, and again, just reaching into the depths of compassion. And coming into your version of triangle, using a block, whatever it is that you need, lifting into that left hip, left shoulder, full deep breaths, breathe. One more nice deep breath here. Soften into that front knee, and on an in-breath, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, look over front hand, straighten the front leg, look to the side, palms together. One more time, really open up, nice and deep. Warrior two, cartwheel all the way forward. Find your low lunge, plant the left hand, and on an in-breath, right arm to the sky. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, bring it down. Step back, down dog. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, come forward into plank. Down onto the knees. Untuck the toes. Right forearm, left forearm. Good, you can stay right here into modified dolphin plank. Otherwise, come up onto your toes. Pinch the lower folding ribs towards the collarbone, rounding through that upper back slightly. Allow yourself to take nice deep breaths as you pull the shoulder blades down, looking at the earth right between your arms. Breathing fully and completely. Begin to really engage tush, navel to spine. Squeeze an imaginary block between the thighs. Feel that inner strength just blossom. You can come down onto your knees and onto your belly into Sphinx Cobra whenever you're ready. We have 5 more seconds. Breathe, really hug. Nice deep breaths. Very, very gently bring the knees down, untuck the toes, and come right into Sphinx Cobra. Oh, look forward. Draw the elbows back towards the back of the mat. Use your forearms to traction. That feels so good on my back. And then we're just going to roll to the right. Head rolls to the left. Bring it all the way back up into neutral. Take a full in-breath. And as you exhale, rise up on the tops of the feet and look at them. Come back down. Look up. Exhale. And inhale. One more time. Nice deep stretch for the feet. And slowly bring it all the way back down. Take the left fingertips to the right elbow. Line up left elbow, left hip, left heel. You can layer the feet, stacking left in front of right. They can be on top. You can just create space here. Maybe you just lift up and create more space. Some of us will rise right up, bringing hip off the floor, top arm to the sky. Take a full in-breath and full out-breath. One more full deep breath. Hand to the hip, hip down, hand down, roll forward. Stack the palms, forehead on top, and windshield wiper, release that back. Full in breath, full out breath. Allow the legs to come back down, please, one at a time, hip width apart. Come up onto the forearms. Make your adjustments. Elbows right on top, or elbows right underneath your shoulders. Use your palms. Press into the pubic bone and bring right fingertips to the left. Rolling onto that side. Line up elbow, hip, and heel. You can place your top arm in front of you on the floor. I'll take it this way so you can see. And you're just going to create space. So just rise up and really create space. Otherwise, you can press and rise and lift the hips up off the floor. Top arm comes to the sky. You can always lift that top leg if that feels safe to you. That puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, so make sure that it's really plugged in. One more breath. And then hip down, hand down, roll all the way forward. Bring the palms beside the rib cage. Press back into child's pose. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, take it over to the left. Both hands. Compassion in your practice, taking care of every part of your being. Bring it back to the center, so releasing the back. And then take it over to the right. Nice deep stretch. Bring the palms all the way back to the center. And on an in-breath, just bring the hips forward. Modified up dog. Exhale, take it back. Child's pose. One more time. It's really a nice, compassionate practice. And back into child's pose. Tuck the toes under. Down dog. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Back of the mat. Forward fold. Clasp the hands behind the back. Bring the forehead more so towards the legs. Take the one fist away from the back. Breathe. Draw a nice circle clockwise with the head, and then counterclockwise. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, release the arms down. Grab opposite elbows. Find a nice, solid mountain foot, so engage. And then the shin bone all the way up to the knee. Thighs all the way up to the tush. Drop the arms. And on an in breath, slowly roll up. Come up disc by disc. Feel that nice, strong foundation as the crown of the head peeks up. Roll the shoulders back. And then draw the back forward and all the way down. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, crown of the head to the sky. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Opposite side. Bring the crown of the head all the way back up. And on an exhale, pulse to the heart. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, hands to the hips. Allow yourself, please, to take and step right foot forward. You can stay onto the back heel, or you can pivot onto the back heel, warrior one or Highland warrior. Take the arms to the sky. Take a full in breath and begin to rotate to the right. Feel that nice opening, begin to sink down into it if that's appropriate. Take the back of the left hand to the outer right thigh and twist and open. Good, one more full deep breath. Allow the eyes to come forward, head to come forward, arms up. We're gonna pivot onto the back heel, sweep the arms out to the sky, bring the toes forward, and on an exhale, fold forward, grab your ankles. Inhale, lift, place your hands on your shin bones, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften into the knees, place the palms onto the thighs and lift all the way back up. Woo. And then from there, roll open the other toes. Nice, soften into the knee and roll into warrior one or Highland warrior. Good, take a full in breath and a full out breath. Take a full in breath, and you can also be in warrior one, which is a little more work. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. We're gonna take and we're gonna spin the arms and open. Notice if you're in warrior one, you cannot open as wide as you can when you're in Highland warrior. So be patient with yourself and honor that modification. Take the right back of the hand to the left knee, spin and open. One more full deep breath. Watch your balance. We're going to sweep head forward, arms up. Pivot onto that back heel. Draw the toes forward. Nice. And on an exhale, bend and come down. Take it side to side. Always a spin. Always compassion in the practice. Ooh, take one more each side. Come back to the center, and then just very gently allow yourself to heel toe in and drop right down into a squat. Full deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Take it however you would like. The range of motion of my knees make it really difficult for me to drop my tailbone and bring my hands to my heart. If I were to place block or rolled mat underneath my heels, I'd have a lot more space I could create. And then we're just gonna roll right down onto the sitting bones and stretch those legs out. Give them a nice shake. Bring the right hand to the heart. Ron, you'll do left. And then other hand on top. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, chin to chest. And just slowly roll all the way down to the heart. And lie there in absolute compassion. Draw the right knee into the chest, please, and then the left. Let's open up into full happy baby for 2 breaths. Just rock side to side to release the back before we come into bridge pose. Allow yourself, please, to bring right foot down, left foot down. Adjust your feet to where you would like them for your bridge. We're going to incorporate the arms with our bridge pose. So I'm going to keep mine hip width apart. Tuck the chin in, make sure you're aligned. Look up and make sure that your knees are in line with your shoulders and your head is centered. Let the fingertips reach towards the top of your mat. Engage the core muscles, press into the feet, and on an in-breath, rise the spine up, take the hands back. Full exhale, squeeze, engage. On the in-breath, let just the arms come up, and on the exhale, bring the spine and the arms down. On the in-breath, rise up. Squeeze as you take a nice long exhale, really engage. On the in-breath, raise just the arms. And then on the exhale, spine and arms come down. 3 more. Inhale up. Take a nice long deep exhale, really engage. On the in-breath, arms come up. Feel that nice movement through the shoulders. And then exhale, bring it down. 2 more. Rising up. Using that exhale to really engage and hug and embrace the bones. On the in-breath, the arms flutter up, and exhale, roll it down. 1 more time, take it all the way up. Full exhale, engage. On the in-breath, the arms come up to the sky, and on the exhale, spine and arms to earth. Imprint the low back and lift the low back. 1 more time, imprint the low back, pelvic tilt. You can use that diaphragmatic breath. I just do that automatically when I do pelvic tilts. We're going to take and cross right knee over left ankle. Imprint the low back, stretch the fingertips straight out from the shoulders. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, we're going to take that right knee over to the right. Keep both shoulders down. Chin tucked in. On the in-breath, drop back up. Imprint the low back. And then on the exhale, take the right foot over to the left. Be mindful if you have a lower back issue, this might be a little bit deep. So you just won't take it as far, just tip a little bit. But use the shoulders to brace. 1 more time, right knee to the right. Draw it all the way back up. Use an exhale to imprint that low back to relax the muscles, and then bring right foot over to the left. Allow the left hand to grab the right thigh. Your right foot is on the floor, and gently bring that knee towards your left shoulder. You should feel a nice stretch through the right glute, through that whole right thigh. Make sure the right arm is straight out from the shoulder, or you can enhance it if you want and bring it up by your head, spin the palm to the sky. 1 more breath. Nice twist here. Bring the arm back into a safe position, head to neutral. Release the left hand from right knee, and on an in-breath, bring the right knee back up. We're going to press, engage the core, and then bring right pigeon leg all the way up. On an exhale, bring the left knee into the chest, full pigeon. You can hold on to thighs. You can bring right hand between the legs. You can lengthen that leg, left leg out. You can even take the low back off the floor and come into a plow. One of my favorite poses. And then gently release. Left foot comes down. Right foot comes down. Again, make sure you're in alignment. And imprint the low back. Switching sides. Bring the arms out to a T, so left ankle to right knee. Tuck the chin in, shoulder blades down, reach through the fingertips. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bring that left knee over to the left. Lifting back up, and on an exhale, left foot over to the right. And again, you don't have to take the foot all the way to the floor. Listen to your body, don't over twist. Draw it all the way back up. Take a left knee over to the left. Head stays neutral, please, bringing it back up. And left foot towards the floor on the right. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, use the right hand to bring that left knee towards the floor. Keep both shoulder blades down. You can roll your head the opposite direction if you choose, but breathe into that opening through the left glute. Find your stretch. One more breath. Gently release. Engage your core muscles, navel to spine, and on an in breath, bring that left pigeon leg back up. On the exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Again, you can just hug the thighs. You can bring the hand in between and hug the shin bone. Lengthening the leg out. Pressing into the heel. Taking a nice deep stretch. Make sure you flex into that left foot. Maybe you take it into a little bit of a plow. Your choice. One more full deep breath, please. And then very gently release it back down. Right foot to the floor, left foot to the floor. Heel toe the feet together and just come right into butterfly. I'm gonna look up and just make sure I'm in alignment. And just bring the palms onto the inner thighs. Feel the arc of the back. Feel the lungs just holding that part. Take a full in breath. Try to soften into the inner groin. And a nice long exhale. Use the hands on the outer thighs to gently bring the knees together. Walk the heels back. Gently bring the arms again out to a T. And on an exhale, melt the knees to the right. Inhale, center in front of the back. Exhale to the left, flex the feet. One more time, upright, knees to the sky. Melt them to the left, to the right. Bring them all the way back up in front of the back, and then over to the left. Bring them all the way back up, and then hug the knees into the chest, draw the forehead up. The head sweetly releases to the earth and goes left and right. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat, and then transition yourself into your version for Shavasana, please. Allow the eyes to soften. Maybe your legs are up the back of the desk, or the chair. Maybe they're propped up onto your bed so that you can really release the back, or blocks underneath the knees. Let the eyes, again, just release and take a full in breath, and then hold the breath and begin to descend into the heart. As you take an exhale, allow yourself to soften into the earth. Let Shavasana be the assimilation of the body, mind, and spirit. Let Shavasana be for what you have presented in terms of the compassionate heart during the practice. Begin to feel the lungs resting into the back of the ribs as the heart nestles itself like a jewel in the midst of the lungs. And let the lungs lift the heart forward. Feel the connection and breathe through the heart. In and out. Relax the back ribs and soften the cervical spine. Relax the back of the head as all the facial muscles soften, and release all tension around the eyes, around the forehead. Feel the softening of the cheeks, making room to open and expand the nasal passages. And then finally, feel the jaw release along with the tongue and the palate of the mouth. Allow the lips to slightly part. Use your next exhale to relax and release all the muscles of both the legs, from the hip points all the way down to the toes. And just begin to inhale love and exhale compassion. Breath by breath, sinking deeper and deeper into that expansive heart within. Total love, full compassion. Each breath extending it outward until it touches every heart, every soul, connected in one. Feel the beautiful ripple of compassion encase and embrace into that one heart. Take a full in breath. And the longest exhale you can muster. Exhale that compassion out. Let it surround you like a fine mist. And then take a full deep in breath and begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Every movement full of compassion for a fellow man. Hug the knees into the chest and roll over to your side. Hug. Feel that heart, that jewel encased by the lungs. One heart, one breath. All held in spirit. Rise it up to the sitting bones. Sitting however it feels comfortable. And draw the palms of the heart. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, bow forward humbly. I am thankful for the gift of compassion. It stirs the heart. And set an intention to take this compassion with you off the mat and extend it out as much as you can, fully and completely, until we meet again. Namaste.